Princess Charlotte stepped forward before anyone could stop her, in a room defined by centuries of careful tradition, where every gesture is measured and every step rehearsed. Her small, spontaneous movement stood out instantly. The grand setting of the palace, filled with dignitaries and quiet expectation, seemed to pause for a brief second. This was not part of the plan. It was not written into the ceremony, and yet it became the moment everyone would remember. She had spotted someone she admired. Without hesitation, guided purely by excitement, she moved closer, eager to greet them. For that fleeting instant, protocol faded into the background. What remained was something deeply human, a child responding to inspiration. Her expression carried a kind of joy that cannot be rehearsed, and those watching couldn't help but feel it too. The formality of the occasion softened, replaced by warmth that no royal script could ever replicate. It was a reminder that even within the most structured environments, authenticity has a way of revealing itself. And sometimes it is those unscripted moments that leave the strongest impression. Prince William has long understood the weight that comes with royal life. Having grown up under intense public attention, he knows how easily individuality can be overshadowed by expectation. That understanding now shapes the way he and Catherine, Princess of Wales, are raising their children. For Charlotte, Prince George and Prince Louis, childhood is not meant to be defined solely by titles or future roles. Instead, their parents are quietly building something different, an upbringing rooted in balance. Royal duty exists, but so does freedom. Responsibility is present, but so is space to grow. Charlotte's moment of spontaneity reflects this philosophy. It wasn't corrected harshly or hidden away. Instead, it was seen for what it truly was, a natural expression of curiosity and admiration. William and Catherine recognize that these qualities matter just as much as discipline. In fact, they may matter more, because beyond the crown, they are raising children who must one day understand themselves before they can fully understand their roles. Years before Charlotte was born, a quiet but powerful change reshaped her future. In 2013, the United Kingdom ended the long-standing rule that favored sons over daughters in royal succession. It was a historic decision, one that marked a clear step toward equality within the monarchy. For generations, the system had placed younger brothers ahead of older sisters, regardless of birth order. That tradition defined royal hierarchy and influenced countless lives. But with the reform, that pattern was finally broken. Charlotte would not be moved aside simply because she had a younger brother. Her place would remain secure. This change may seem procedural, but its meaning runs deeper. It reflects a monarchy adapting to modern values, acknowledging that leadership and worth are not determined by gender. For Charlotte, it means growing up in a system that recognizes her position fully and fairly. And yet, within her own home, William and Catherine are careful not to let hierarchy define relationships at all. Charlotte is not simply a figure in a line of succession. She is a sister, a daughter, and a young girl discovering who she is. The phrase heir and spare has echoed through royal history for generations. It has shaped expectations, influenced relationships, and, at times, created quiet divisions within families. Prince William knows this history well, and he is determined not to repeat it. In their home, the focus is not on hierarchy, but on connection. The children are encouraged to see each other as equals, bound not by rank, but by family. They share routines that are surprisingly ordinary, setting the table, clearing dishes, helping one another. These small acts build something far more important than protocol ever could, a sense of unity. Their move to Windsor reflects this intention. Away from the constant movement of central royal life, their home offers space to breathe, to grow, and to experience life beyond ceremony. There are fewer formalities, fewer interruptions, and more time together. It is within this quieter environment that Charlotte's personality continues to take shape, confident, expressive, and unafraid to show emotion. And it is here that William and Catherine are quietly reshaping what royal childhood can look like. Charlotte's brief step forward may have lasted only seconds, but its meaning lingers far longer. It revealed something simple yet powerful, that even within a world defined by tradition, humanity remains at its core. William and Catherine are guiding their children through a unique path, one that carries both privilege and pressure. But their goal is clear. They are not just preparing them for public roles. They are giving them the tools to become grounded, thoughtful individuals. In a life that will always be partly observed, authenticity becomes a quiet strength. Charlotte's moment showed that authenticity does not need permission. It appears naturally, often when least expected, and it resonates more deeply than any carefully planned gesture. As the royal family continues to evolve, it is moments like these that remind the world of something essential. Behind the titles, behind the history, there are real lives unfolding, lives shaped not only by duty, but by emotion, connection, and the freedom to simply be human.